great hugger.
It's called making up for lost time.
So I guess we should think about what's next, arrangements-wise.
Yeah? Fire away.
Actually, I was hoping you might have some thoughts. To be honest, until today, Chicago's just kind of felt like a pipe dream.
Right. Well, the medical trial costs around 19,000 in English money. I rang the clinic before.
Wow. You really didn't need to go to all that trouble, Mum.
Don't be daft. Now, it turns out that the clinic cover the cost of the flights, but then there's still accommodation, food. I reckon it's going to be well over 20 grand.
So how much do you think you'll be able to contribute?
Well,
I don't need an exact figure, just a rough estimate will do.
well, let me go through all my stuff and I'll see what's what.
Of course.
I mean, it won't be a fortune, but it won't be peanuts either.
Every little bit helps.
The secret of my sauce is in the Italian goat's cheese.
Smells superb.
Well, let's hope it loosens Claudio's tongue. Now remember, I'm after anecdotes that help me get inside the head of a hairdresser.
I think they prefer the term stylist.
Fun, stylist. But one who is down on a luck but determined to fight her way to the top.
Right, so basically Rocky with rollers. Got it. Remind me, why do we have to be here again?
Oh, it's for moral support.
Right, well, don't expect me to eat this pasta. I know you think I'm being paranoid, but I'm not taking any risks with this baby, right?
Right, that'll be a ladyship. Now remember, this dinner is all about her. Flatter, fawn, and try to appear interested the whole time, right? Okay? How do I look?
Like a manipulative old charmer.
See, now you're getting the hang of it.
Well, I'm not totally bobbins.
No, you are totally bobbins, but at least you're not tripping up over your own feet. Now, just move your hands here. Oh, go on, I won't bite. Sound like it. Steve, you're holding a woman, not moving a fridge. Okay?
Well, you're a really good dancer, isn't you?
I know.
Are we making progress?
Some. It's a bit like pulling teeth, though.
You said I was improving.
Maybe you should just set your sights a little bit lower.
Well, as you're not even going to be there on the day to see it, maybe you should mind your own business, because I'm going to do the whole thing. I'm going to do the whole shebang.
Including the lift.
Especially the lift. Come on, let's show her.
Okay, time out.
Let's, come on, run at me.
Steve, we're not ready for
Run
that.
at me!
Fine.
Oh, yeah! Oh!
Bad to hurt.
Not a word of this to anyone, do you hear me? Oh, yeah. Hand up, it'd be nice. Oh.
Tell you what, this isn't as dumb as she looks. Anyway, finally in business. Jim,
Sorry?
I said we're in business. This is gonna cover.
Uh-huh. So you managed to convince her?
Didn't take much convincing. Seriously, you would walk over hot coals for me if I asked.
So how much are we talking?
Don't know yet. She's home doing her sums. It won't be no cheapskate amount.
Well, she was always known for her generosity, Elizabeth.
I still had to work her.
You did well.
Is that all you can say? Could sound a little pleased.
I am pleased.
Could have fooled me. Okay, what's wrong?
Nothing. I think there might be something going on between Elizabeth and Johnny.
And?
Well, has she said anything to you about him?
No. Why would it even matter if she had?
Just curious.
Well, don't be. The only thing you should be interested in is us getting paid.
Listen, catch yourself on, will you? Watch your lip. It's called covering all the bases, so it is.
Bradford thing go?
Yeah, it turned out to be a dead end.
Ah, sorry. You spoke to Sal today.
Yeah, about half an hour ago.
How was it?
Good. Thanks to you.
Me?
Yeah. You said that you gave her both barrels and stuck up for me.
Well, I just put her straight on a few things. I hope I didn't overstep the mark.
Don't be daft. She was impressed. What exactly did you say to her?
Or something along the lines of, she's the most important person to you, and you will leave no stone unturned until you get her out of prison.
Make me sound like some kind of hero.
I'm just telling the truth.
Well, you bailed me out, thanks. Couldn't get through this without you.
What's all this?
Just catching up on some paperwork.
Got time for a natter?
I have. If you've got time for a cheeky glass of wine.
I need it after what I've just witnessed. Steve and Abby practicing the secret first dance, or should I say, murdering it.
Bad, was it?
Bad? I've seen better coordination in a washing machine full of hamsters.
I know Steve is awful. Unfortunately, I didn't inherit mine and Jim's dance skills.
You're telling me that Jim was a bit of a mover? Come on.
Hey, I'll have you know, Jim could bust a move with the best of them. Now look at him.
Yeah, it's very sad.
You don't look particularly sad.
All right, I admit it. Maybe I'm not as tolerant since I married a homicidal maniac, but I am struggling to feel sorry for Jim. I know it's harsh, Liz, but you're my mate, and I've seen what he's put you through, and getting sick, well, it doesn't just wipe the slate clean.
I know. I just can't help wondering how things would have panned out if I hadn't turned my back on him.
Please tell me that you were joking, Liz, because getting rid of him was the best thing you ever did.
So this is your pasta capri al formaggio blu?
Yes.
As in the island, Capri?
Most likely, yeah, I assume so. Anyway, if I
Got a
might
very
change...
unusual taste, hasn't it?
It's delicious.
Are you not enjoying it, Sinead?
Oh, I'm just saving the best till last.
I've actually been to Capri, you know.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Back in 1973, I think it was. Oh, I had some adventures on that trip.
Did any of them involve hairdressing? Styling.
No. I was still a photographer's assistant back then. Oh, I could tell you a story about Sacha Distel.
Who?
Sacha Distel. Terribly famous French singer. With a jaw-dropping voice.
Do you mean jaw?
No, Chook, I mean drawers. If you get my drift.
So, when did you enter the rough and tumble world of hair?
A few years later. Anyway...
I take it was a very...
Look, do you want to hear this story or not?
How's the pub business treating you?
Pretty decent so far.
He means wonderful. It's a new lease of life for both of us.
She's big on positivity, is our Jen.
You make that sound like a bad thing.
You see, this is what I have to put up with.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but I don't think you can have the crack unless you have a cracking landlady. Hey, and this old boozer's had its fair share of legends down the years, so it has.
No pressure, then.
Not at all. You were born to it. Plus the fact you have the two magic ingredients, more front than Blackpool, and a smile to light her up.
Well, thank you, Jim.
All right.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
You're a lucky fella.
I trust you're listening to this. Yes, Flower, what can I get you?
You made a friend for life there.
No, just being honest, she's a cracker. She reminds me of Elizabeth in many ways.
Oh?
Yeah. Soft as silk, but tough as leather when she needs to be. A man needs a woman like that in his corner.
Well, like you said, I'm a lucky man.
Don't forget it. I did. Look at the cut of me. Oh. I'll take that pint now.
Coming up.
Uh-huh. What about you, Stephen?
Mind if I join you?
Free word.
Yeah.
Back giving you Jip.
Something like that, yeah. Listen, I'm sorry if things got a bit weird earlier.
No apology necessary, son. You were just looking out for your ma.
I can be a little bit, overprotective.
No such thing. What are you talking about your own? Besides, after what you were saying before, I get the impression, how shall I put this delicately? Things might have been getting a wee bit complicated for her.
Complicated?
Gentleman.
No problem. What can I get you?
Fine, tar. Great, you've sussed it out, haven't you? Listen, Dad, you cannot say anything to anyone. Neither of them were thinking straight, and they both regret it.
He still cheated on his wife?
Yeah, but he was grieving, wasn't he? I'm not saying it's an excuse, but trust me, it happened.
Right, so what's the crack between them now?
Well, it's ancient history.
Well, I should hope so. After all, your man's got a lot to lose now, hasn't he?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. I've been here all night. Been here all day.
Oh, sorry. You've got some explaining to do.
What are you on about?
Don't come the innocent with me, Steve. I know you weren't at some sort of suit fitting. Who were you with?
Oh, it was me. Yeah, I just need to bend his ear about a couple of things, you know what I mean? Before we knew it, we're out in the lash.
Yeah, I had one too many.
More like 4.
Right, okay. But that still doesn't explain why Tim tried to cover for you.
Well, he probably just didn't want to let me in it, because you can be pretty scary.
Well, just a bit of father and son time, you know what I mean? Not as if he was with another woman.
As if. How was the tasting session?
It was terrible. Thank you very much. Mary found a downstairs hair in the tagine. Kind of went downhill from there.
Well, I'm sorry you had to go through all that.
Steve, I don't want you to be flaming sorry. I just want you to show some sort of interest in your own wedding day. I need a drink.
Oh, well, she's a darling, eh?
Hi.
Got us fish and chips?
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Hey, if I can't treat the best mum in the world, who can I treat?
Right, so I've been going over my numbers, and I reckon initially I can come up with 10,000. Now, I realise it's well short of what we're after, but something to work with. And at least the clinic don't expect payment up front.
I didn't know that.
Plus, I have an ISA that should mature in a couple of months. And if the worst comes to the worst, I'll cash in my pension.
I can't ask you to do that.
For the last time, I'm offering. But there is one condition.
Name it.
That I can have half that scallop.
Oh, I'm not convinced Sinead enjoyed my cooking.
Maybe the conversation spoiled her appetite. It certainly spoiled mine.
About that?
Oh, come on, Ken. It was like the Spanish Inquisition.
And I owe you an apology.
Actually, I would prefer an explanation.
Okay. But you must promise not to get cross with me.
Okay, I promise.
Well, in a nutshell, having received some honest and creative feedback, I decided to rethink my story.
Your editor told you it was pants, didn't she?
Yes. She said it was one of the worst things she'd ever had the misfortune to set eyes on. And she used to proofread for Geoffrey Archer. She did, however, say that your hairdressing story had legs.
Oh, hence the impromptu dinner invite. And I thought you enjoyed my company.
I do enjoy your company. Look, do you see? You're my inspiration.
Oh, please.
Claudia, you're a successful, self-made woman who's always lived life on her own terms.
Well, I've certainly been round the block once or twice.
And more importantly, you've forgotten more about hair than most people will ever know.
Are you saying that I am your muse? Fine. I'm in. If there is one thing I enjoy more than flattery, it's talking about myself.
What do you reckon?
It's breathtaking.
Seriously?
So emotional.
I thought the relationship between the boy and the robot was very believable.
Yeah, that was the best bit for me and all.
Yeah. Fights weren't bad either, were they?
Incredible. That film was a full package.
I know, right? Sally made me turn it off after 20 minutes. Said it was the equivalent to a mental enema.
Wow, it's not to everyone's taste.
If it hadn't got Ryan Lush on legs Gosling in it, she's not interested.
That bloke is overrated. And his eyes are all shifty.
Exactly. You see, you get me.
I should go to bed.
Yeah.
Night.
Yeah, night. Gina. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Being able to take my mind off Sally for a couple of hours, it's really helpful.
You are dead knotted up.
Oh, I reckon it's our mattress. Let's sleep it on a bouncy castle. Oh, are you sure you don't mind doing this?
No, said I would, didn't I? Why, you're not enjoying it?
No, it's very relaxing.
Well, Amy is out on a sleepover, so it's just you and me.
Thought you were getting an early night.
I was just reading.
Oh. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just wanted a quick chat, but it can wait till tomorrow.
Sure?
Yeah, sure. Sorry to interrupt. Night-night.
Night, Liz.
Night, Mum. Do what you want.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh, I had a thought. Why don't we ask Robert to do the grub? Because we know what we'll be getting, and I reckon that Michelle would do us a really good deal.
Yeah, can we talk about that later? Now, how about I run you a nice, hot, soothing bath?
Right, you're freaking me out now because you've never been this nice.
Yeah, well, maybe that's the whole point, Steve.
No, sorry, I don't follow.
You've been through a really hard time lately, and I just don't think I've been there for you.
Well, it has been tough.
And I've been pretty much invisible, but that is going to change. You know, forget the catering, forget the dress, forget everything. From now on, you are my #1 priority. Hey, do you think you can get on board with that? Well, I'll take that as a yes, Steve. So why don't we take this into the bedroom?
Oh, well, do you mind if I have a power nap first, you know, just to recharge me batteries, if that's all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just 5 minutes. Yeah.
No one's ever felt like this before. You sound so... Didn't know you were back.
Don't mind me. So, you and Steve seem to be getting on before?
Yeah, we had a laugh.
A few drinks. Very interesting teaching method you've got.
Well, I needed him to relax.
He was certainly that all right.
The bloke has all the grace of a rusty shopping trolley. I had to do something.
Including flirting.
Oh, come on, it was a bit of fun. I don't believe this. He's just an 8.
Well, I hope so for your sake, because I've known Steve for 20 years and I love him like a brother. But he should come with a health warning when it comes to the ladies.
Look, I know what you're saying, Hannah, all right? But 10 grand's just not going to be enough. I know you've done your best. Look, hold your horses. Listen. Just forget the ISIS, forget Liz's pension. Well, because I have thought of a much easier way to get the money we need, okay? So, I'll see you later, all right? Bye.
Sorry. Didn't mean to wake you.
It's all right. What time is it?
Almost 11. Night.
Night. Mr. Priority number 1, have a free pass on me. No arguments, you deserve it. Enjoy or else.
Don't stay up too long.
I won't. Jenny, Jim's right. I am lucky to have you.
What's brought this on?
Just got me thinking.
Yeah, well, you keep thinking like that and you might be on a promise.
Give me 15 minutes.
10.
3 months today, it'll be Christmas Eve, can you believe it? Tomorrow at 8, and the Martin Lewis Money Show is live with a Christmas special, while our brand new drama Strangers continues next tonight, as Jonah's beginning to wonder if those closest to Meghan have really been telling him the truth.